Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456 of the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 81 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia. Alright, let's find out what happens.
Thou art powerful. Now state thy vow upon which thou wilt base our path.
I vow to germinate the great seed in order to realize the true regeneration of both worlds.
We accept thy vow. Our power is thine.
I don't think I've ever summoned Luna and Asuka together, so I might try and do that. In fact, I might try and summon all of them just to see what they look like. I've done Gnome, I think. I've done Undine for sure. Get a Topaz, Silver Unseal Light, and Summon Spell for Light.
You did it! No.
Oh yeah, we get an anime cutscene. This is actually quite long. This goes for like probably a minute or a minute and a half. So enjoy this. There's not many of them in the game. I think that's Undine. That's Luna and Asuka. What the? Who's that? Just when you thought the game couldn't get any better, they go and pull out a cutscene like that. There's not many of them in the game, but it's cool to watch it. Where the hell are we?
What's happening? Oh my god.
Oh.
Is that the giant Carlon tree?
That person. I feel like I've met her somewhere before.
Martel.
It's Martel.
Martel? That woman about to be consumed by the tree is Martel?
She reminds me of someone. She reminds me of...
Why would Martel reappear with that giant grotesque tree?
I was afraid this would happen.
What do you mean?
Having lost the stability afforded by the protection of the summoned spirits, the Great Seed has gone out of control.
No. The purpose of the summoned spirits was to isolate the Great Seed from the outside world and prevent it from growing.
That was only half of it. The two worlds were forced out of phase by Yggdrasil. They should have drifted apart from each other and have been consumed by the void. But this was prevented from happening because the Great Seed was placed in the center between the two worlds.
I don't need a lecture from you to know that.
The Great Seed is constantly being pulled upon from both worlds as they try to separate from one another. It's a miracle that this delicate balance held up for even this long.
Wait. So the Mana Link served as a cage to contain the Great Seed in the space between the two worlds? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And because you provided the unstable Great Seed with mana, it germinated in a twisted form and has gone out of control. It's even engulfed Martel.
Who cares why this happened? I want to know what's gonna happen if we can't stop this thing.
If what Kratos says is true, then Silverrot will be consumed and destroyed by the Great Seed. And if Silverrot is destroyed, Tetheala will be destroyed as well, as it is linked by the holy ground of Carlon and the otherworldly gate.
Then... everyone will die.
Everyone, except that twisted tree, and the angels that live on Darius Carlon.
We have to do something! But what can we do?
Ewan, how do you plan to rectify this situation?
we can cut off the mana flow and stop the seed from receiving any more mana.
But that won't subdue the giant tree. The process has already begun.
Is the giant tree going crazy like that in Tetheala too?
Highly unlikely. Although I imagine they are feeling some effects, such as earthquakes.
That makes sense. Because Colette activated the process of world regeneration, the summoned spirits of Sylvarant are now active. Therefore, the giant tree was drawn over here by Sylvarant's summoned spirits.
Correct. The summoned spirits exchange their respective roles of yin and yang, each time a chosen's quest for world regeneration succeeds. Currently, the summoned spirits of Sylvarant are carrying out the role of yang by providing the mana, but because the giant tree has overabsorbed Sylvarant's mana, it has gone out of control.
If that's the case, couldn't we neutralize it? By blasting it with the power of the opposing summoned spirits?
Whoa, Lloyd! You actually understood what we were talking about?
Shut it, Janus. Professor once said that the negative and positive of a magnet neutralize each other. This is kind of the same thing, right?
That's not quite right, Lloyd. But nonetheless, it's a clever idea coming from you.
Jeez.
Even if we did decide to try and set the summoned spirits of Tetheala against it, how are we going to go about doing that? We can't get close to that crazy thing the way it is now.
The mana cannon.
Mana cannon? That machine Rodile was building?
We were actually manipulating Rodile into building that. Before the mana links started to disappear, we planned to have Rodile destroy the Tower of Salvation.
So you're suggesting we feed the mana of Tetheala's summoned spirits into the mana cannon and fire it at the giant tree. I suppose there's no better option right now.
First, we need to shut off the current flow of mana to the tree. It'll be too late if the tree grows any larger.
Then here's the plan. Ewan, I'm going to pretend I don't know who you've been working with or what you've been doing. In exchange, you're going to order the renegades to stop firing mana at the tree immediately. Meanwhile, Lloyd's group will head for the mana cannon.
All right.
Everyone's working together.
It's not possible, sir. Vorsistis has executed our Assailing ranch infiltration team.
What does that mean?
The Assailing ranch is still operational. We had people working undercover switch over the mana flow.
In other words, we have to infiltrate the place right now and stop the flow.
Then I shall go.
You? Are you suggesting we should send you, our enemy, to do this by yourself?
I'll send some of my men.
Preparations for the mana cannon. The shutdown of the mana reactors throughout the world. There are too many things we need the renegades to do. You don't have enough troops to do everything.
I'll go.
Wait, what are you saying? We have to head for the mana cannon.
You and the renegades can take care of the mana cannon. Kratos and the rest of us will infiltrate the Isalia Wrench. Fire the mana cannon when we give you the word. You wouldn't be able to trust the signal if it came from Kratos alone, right?
Well, that's true, but...
Is it about Chocolat?
That's right. Chocolat is held at the Isalia Ranch. Lloyd, you remembered your promise.
All right, leave it to you then. Don't let us down.
Let's go, guys.
Kratos joined the party and obtained the title of traitor. That's pretty cool. Alright, are we finally done with the exposition? Because I need to end this episode. Alright, Tetheala is feeling the effects in the form of earthquakes, which makes sense. So that was Mel Tokyo, this is Cyback. This is Mizuho? Yep, I could tell because of the water. Come on. Flanor. Look at Abyssian, he's just like standing there. Oh yeah, this scene is really interesting actually. Is something wrong, Mythos? No, just now I thought I heard Genus's voice. I can't even remember what happens after this. Look out! Mythos! Oh, what was he gonna say? Interesting. Actually, I remember a little bit more now about what happens. think it's actually really clever. Why did you bring me along? You don't need me in order to stop the mana reactor. Because I don't trust Crucius. It just happens that this time our goals, your goals, and those of the renegades coincide. But we don't know what's going to happen next. It's easier to keep an eye on you if you're close by. I see. A wise decision. How are we going to get in? The gate's closed. I'll jump down inside from the cliff and open the door. No, let me go. I can simply fly over a gate like this. I like this, like when you see him fly. And alright, cool. Enemies. And before we go in, there's a save point here. Hard to believe I'm fighting together with you again like this. Does it displease you? Oh, please. Of course I'm not happy about it, and I don't trust you either. Good. That's how you should be, because you and I are enemies. Wow, that was a big call. Okay, so we're going to go into the Assailing Human Ranch now, but I am not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it later, because in my practice playthrough, this is where I'm up to. So I have to do the Assailing Human Ranch off screen, and then do it on screen. Let's have a look at our party members. So, we now have access to Twin Tiger Blade, which is really cool. He basically slashes upwards, downwards, upwards, downwards, but I don't think I'm going to be using it too much, because the combo that we have is just outrageously good. Earth Bite. I have not come across this spell before. Earth and Lightning. Fangs of the Earth crush the enemy, so I can't wait to learn that. Revitalize is still a while away probably from being learned, but it'll get there. Grand Healer, Stardust Cross, Eternal Damnation. Eternal Damnation is Destruction, Devastation, so we've got Fiery Destruction done, Devastation not done yet. We also need Finality Punishment, don't we? Wait a sec. Okay, we don't have one for... these are both destruction based, okay. He's got Super Lightning Blade now, Demon Spear, and Healing Stream, and now Kratos has Light Spear Cannon, Hellpire, Lightning Blade, Super Lightning Blade, Demon Spear, Eruption, Grave, and Healing Stream. Wow, he didn't use those at all. I'm not too concerned about the fact that Kratos doesn't have, or has like so many moves to learn. Let's put it this way, we're not going to be using him too much, but we'll, you know, I don't even know how I could really explain it, so let's just leave it and things as they are. Alright, so I guess I'll leave it like that. So I'm going to save one more time. You'll see as like events unfold what's going to happen and all that, so we'll let him learn what he wants to learn and we'll go on like that, go on our merry way. Alright, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's go into the Assailing Human Ranch. So just come here, grab a rune helm, equip that rune helm on him, and give Genus the headband. Let's go. We're gonna have to swap party members soon, or like create a team. I'm just gonna look real quick here at Presea, Eternal Damnation, Destruction, Devastation. So Destruction, Devastation needs to be done, Finality Punishment. She's actually closer than I thought she'd be. I would get that going, but unfortunately we're gonna split into different parties and I'm not gonna have Presea in my party, so that kind of sucks. I just made a slight mistake just before I started this episode. I thought it was the next episode already, but I forgot that I had taken a break between this and the last episode. Genus has an ability that he's going to learn called Earthbite, and it's actually really cool. I just saw it for the first time and it looks awesome, so hopefully he gets to use that in a sec. Probably not in this battle, but soon. Nice, that was much better. Alright, so let's see. Okay, yeah, Kratos gets the title Battle God. I believe that title is for reaching level 40 because he wasn't level 40 when we had him in the party. He didn't get it, so he gets it after. Okay, let's change the ring. Whoa, a kind of warm light came out of it. It's the light of mana. This is mana? Be careful. If you release too much of your body's mana, you will exhaust it. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's supposed to tell you, just avoid that thing. That's supposed to tell you that when you use the ring, and I'll show you in a sec, it actually uses your TP. So make sure that you're only using it when you need to. This is the mana reactor. Can't we just destroy the ranch? If we're going to do that, we have to rescue the captives. We don't have time this time around. Let's destroy or stop just the mana reactor while rescuing Chocolat and the others. Where are the captives held? Around here, I think. That's on the way to the mana reactor. We may be able to rescue them at the same time. There is insufficient time. It would be a 70% loss. It's the same as in Kuvar's ranch. We'll have to divide into teams. What should we do, Lloyd? I'll go to the mana reactor. Chocolat hates me anyway. Okay then, pick the members for your team, Lloyd. Alright, so I chose specific members on my practice playthrough, and I'm actually going to change my choice a little bit here. I'm going to choose, let's see, I'm going to pick, I don't think it matters who you pick first, but let's just do it this way. I'm going to pick Zelos first. I want to be where the most girls are, so be part of the reactor team. Ah, yeah, I'm so loved. Then I'm going to pick Genus. I'm going with you, right? Be part of the reactor team? Well, of course. And then I'm going to pick Rain. Now, normally I'd pick Colette, but because Colette is so far ahead in terms of affection, like there's no way she's going to drop, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to pick Rain because we need a healer. Better than Zelos, that is. Don't you think you should bring me along? Be part of the reactor team. Yes, alright. So we're going to have Lloyd, Zelos, Genus and Rain, Kratos, Regal, Colette and Presea. Basically, Kratos, Regal, Colette and Presea are not going to do anything this time. I'll have these three come with me. You know, I'd really prefer it to avoid danger if I could. I'll show you what a genius magician can really do. Leave the machines to me. We don't need to split up until we get to where Chocolat and the others are being held. Do you understand that, Lloyd? I know. It looks like we can use the facilities here. Don't neglect to prepare for battle. Alright, so here we go. So there's a chest here you can grab. Get lovely mittens. We'll give that to, I don't know, anyone really. Oh, we've got, hang on. Let's grab this and this off Colette. And we'll give it to, yeah, Zelos needs something. What could Zelos use? I have no idea how he's going to fight, so it's going to make things tough. Oh yeah, we got an extra moonstone, because I remember I purchased one, and I couldn't be bothered looking up. I think I purchased it in Flanor. I couldn't be bothered looking up, like, if we found one later. So I just purchased it for Zelos. How's he going on his X gems anyway? TSS. Okay. We'll give him the technical ring then, so we can just keep him on the technical side. Okay. Anything else? That's good. That's good. And yes, a Kani jewel. What else could she... I don't really know what to give her. The sad thing is I forgot to take off the blue Saphira off... hang on. Who has lovely mittens? Not better than this? What the hell? The mithril bracelet and the lovely mittens are exactly the same. Alright, we'll give it to Colette then. You can use this to heal. Oops. And you can use this to buy stuff. So let's buy some magic lens. Let's buy anything else. Miracle gel, pineapple. We've got a nice amount of pineapple gels. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't get the blue Saphira. Not a big deal, but yeah. Alright, so let's see if I can get this done before we think. So when you use the... Oh, actually I'll use it. So this is what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like when you use it there. And to heal up, because it's going to take away your TP. Just avoid these things because they do damage to you. It's going to be a really hard one to avoid. The boss of this area is someone we've met before, and he's pretty damn hard, so... I needed, Rain.
Don't move! So you're the intruders.
The host bodies made a break for it when they heard you were here. You'll pay for this!
This doesn't make any sense. We've beaten so much harder bosses and stuff, and they just, like, take us down. And then he pushes one of the designs.
You!
So, you like kicking people around, huh? Well, now it's payback time.
Okay, and we get a battle.
You're gonna regret
Wait, is he? Oh, alright, I can learn Twin Tiger Blade. Alright, we'll learn Twin Tiger Blade. Let's get him using some lightning blade, just so he can learn something. Wait, how is this? Is it Victory Light Spear? Oh right, yeah, his is different. Damn. All right, so we use lightning blade, and we'll have Lloyd use heavy tiger blade. Pretty much as soon as he uses heavy tiger blade, he should get it. There we go. Twin tiger blade. Such a cool ability, actually. I'll just quickly show you that again because the camera. What? Didn't even have to use any. Okay. Take that off. Use. We need to use double demon fang and the other one. Tiger blade. So he like slashes upwards, then slashes down and up, and then hits him straight down. But I'm not going to use that. Like I said, the sort of little tech combo that I've got with Tiger Blade, Sword Rain, all that kind of stuff is basically the best. The reason I say it's the best is because the whole point of this game is to just constantly stagger your enemy in order to deal as much damage as possible. Obviously moves like Twin Tiger Blade are still really good, but they knock them down and it's hard to do damage that way.
Thank you.
Are there any others here?
I think the people in the other rooms managed to get away already.
We'll take them with us and escape. Don't fail.
I know.
Rest of you, come with us.
If you don't want to be saved by me, just consider yourself rescued by the Chosen. Now hurry and go!
Okay, cool. Before we continue, I'm just going to go back and go over here, heal up, and now I can continue. Oops, heal up again. And go here. That's funny. I took 376 damage on my practice playthrough. I took 383, I think it was. And the reason that's different is because I put different titles on at certain times. Speaking of titles, let's have a quick look at the ones that we have. So, what is there anything better? Oh, I should have put this on before. Combo Expert. That's a shame. It's alright. What about you? You haven't really got anything good. I don't really know what to do with him. He's such a tricky one because he's like decent at attacking and using magic, but he's not great at either. Okay, so I'm just going to try and get through this as quickly as possible to at least a save point that's coming up. Yeah, let's fight. I only have like 3 minutes now. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of get close, but hopefully I can do it in time. I wish Genius would learn his ability. Why? I think it keeps these shortcuts that keep disappearing because the party changes. I think that's what it is. Keep using double demon fang. Oh, that's not gonna help. Knock him down, knock him down. Yeah. It's over. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, cooking. Let's go to sandwich. Don't have any lemons. No, not making that, but yeah, let's go ramen then. Oops. Cook. Alright, so yeah, this is a really straightforward dungeon. Just follow what I'm doing. I did this yesterday, so I actually remember. I don't even have to look at my notes. Well, at least right now I don't have to look at my notes. I'll probably have to look at it later. We just have to remember to, should I fight that guy? I should fight them, but let's quickly do this first. Since I have such little time, maybe I'll try and skip them where I can. Rune Guard, Hairpin, Rune Gauntlet. Cool. Oh well. Keep going, keep going. I've thought about, you know, like, cutting out random battles like this and stuff, but the problem with that is that if I do that, it's so much more work, like, to edit it out, and it's not just editing it out, it's like, that's not that bad, but what you do have to do is basically you have to have like a little timer, and then turn the timer, like activate the timer or turn it off or whatever while I'm fighting the battle, because that amount of time is not going to be included in the episode, and I have to do that for every single battle, so it would take so long to do that. and it's only like a few seconds each time, which I know adds up in the long run, but I think it's just better this way. Okay, what's the next one? Is it down? I don't know if it's down here. Yeah, it is. Good. Okay, so we'll go down, get these two, Rune Cloak, and Rune Circlet. Alright, we're pretty much good. Let's make another ramen. Avoiding this, damn it, is sometimes hard. And then finally, instead of going up, go straight down. Okay, there's a little save point here, that's what I'm going to use, but we need to go to this room to collect this. This is the Warhammer, which is a weapon for Presea. Fight this guy, and we should get the memory gem to drop. How is Zolos doing real quick? 27, not too bad. Oh, come on, how did you not die? People yelling different moves. Yeah, the boss of this area is going to be pretty hard, but we'll fight him next episode. There's a whole bunch of story coming up as well after this boss. Like a lot of story. Damn it, he still hasn't learned Earthbite. That's so annoying. Alright, well anyway, we'll leave it here. Unlock the memory seal. Let's use Rain's ability. Nurse. Remember we're on the thingy, so it doesn't take that much. Nice, cooked ramen to that much. He's done. No tomato, no tomato, no tomato. Let me just set up the next one so that... No, I don't want to do those ones where it's like nothing for Rain. Let's do that one. Okay, and save. Alright, there. We'll leave it there, and then next episode we're going to continue. We should be able to... Yeah, we'll definitely finish the Assailing Human Ranch next episode, and then, like I said, a whole bunch of story coming up. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching episode 81 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.